So obviously, you know, this truck is needing a grill. And I told the guys, go and get me a grill for this truck. I want a shiny stainless grill. Let's see what they got. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Actually, here is the new grill for this truck. The shop is full today. We got a few trucks here we're working on. That's the 06 that just came back in from the rebuild. I'm not even sure what they're doing to that truck. I don't think anything too crazy. Looks like some wiring on this truck. This truck usually runs primarily flatbeds. And outside here, they're doing some washing. Got that wash trailer running. Hard working guys. I think this one's a service over the pit. So busy day. We're gonna run out and check out this truck with the air suspension. So stay tuned. What's this? Is there anybody missing a flip-flop? Looks like about a size 12, 13 maybe. So this is Friday. And tomorrow I'm going to get that video done of the truck with the air ride front end. But I want to just show you guys first, before we get into that part, some of the trucks. They're starting to roll back in for the weekend. It's a beautiful day. And you know what? Not many more days like this are we going to get this year. So I'm like, I'll get some video for you guys. This is one of the new trucks. I say new, 19. This is an 05. This one is a B model. And this truck, I keep thinking one of these days I'm gonna fix it up. Everyone thinks, it's not the nicest looking truck, which you look at that thing and it's not that pretty, but think about it. If it had a paint job, if it had a bumper, some painted tanks, some nice shiny wheels, maybe a visor, it'd be a pretty good looking truck. So maybe one of these winters we'll get that one cleaned up. This one is one that we just changed the visor out. This is a glider. We didn't own this truck that long, maybe about a year or so, year and a half. And I don't know if you can see the excuse me, the way the visor mounts. You can see it's just a rubber piece that sets on the windshield, and how these visors mount onto the side compared to this truck. And what happens is these bolts right here start to get loose and it starts to flop and they get reamed out, especially with the big visor. Little visor is not a big deal. Next truck is, I think, again, an 05 Peterbilt. This is in 1999. This is the truck that I did a video on, our Kenworth W900, I think it was. So this has a little story behind it. You have to make sure I'll drop that video in here so you guys can see that video, but it's a pretty sweet truck. He's pulling a triaxle belt trailer. That combination is legal 107,000 pounds. Then we have this spot out in the very back where these drivers park to, I don't know why they park out here. Who parks out here in front of the dumpster? Like, for real. I think I know why. I see the problem on the other side. I see the problem on the other side. This, by the way, is a 97 Kenworth W900 with a 550 cat. That's the problem. There's a dumpster right here in the way. He's got two dumpsters behind him, and he's got a dumpster beside him. Sorry, Todd. Here's a truck that just rolled back in. You can see this is obviously a Peterbilt, 2005, 2006, somewhere in that range. He's pulling a dump trailer, grabbing some juice. It looks like there's another one coming. This is a 19 Mission motor. And here's another one getting a bath. Well, guys, this is the moment of truth. This is what you've been waiting for. Here it is. All the air out. And you can see how low that thing is. Just for quick comparisons, I want to show you this truck. So this one does not have air. So some specs on this truck. This is a 1989 Kenworth W900. It has a 550 cat, 13-speed transmission, right around 1.7 million, 1.8 million miles. And we own this truck since I want to say right around 600,000 or 700,000 miles. The latest thing obviously here that we did to this truck was the air suspension. And you guys might be wondering, why would you put air suspension on a truck? Well, you put air suspension on a truck for one major reason. Okay? One major reason. It looks awesome. It looks cool. Really, really cool. Okay? What is not cool about that? With the front end slammed. Oh, and a little bit of ride. Definitely get a better ride. Is that not cool or what? This system, I want to show you guys how it works. This is not your typical air ride system. First off, I got to get this thing fired up, and I'll show you what it looks like under there. So guys, this is low. I'm at the front, and I'll go park it up beside that truck up there so you guys can see. So this is not the typical air ride system that you guys are going to find in most trucks, and I'll show you why. The majority of the time this guy pulls a walk-in floor, but we get into a lot of different things. So he pulls a little tank, some other things, reefer van sometimes, but mostly is a walk-in floor. And at some point, guys, we do want to paint the whole truck. You can see there's a little bit of corrosion, a little bit of paint coming off. The frame on this truck has been painted from front to back. I'll take this truck for a little cruise, and I'll give you my feedback. But I've driven the Peterbilt with Air Ride, the glider that we got, and that thing rides pretty amazing. I'm sure this is probably going to be fairly similar. The only thing is this has the 8-bag suspension, and the 8-bag suspension does not ride like the Peterbilt suspension or like the Peterbilt Low Air. The 8-bag suspension is made more for heavy loads, and we do haul some heavy loads here. This system is 2 bags in the front, two airbags, and basically there is no leveling valve. It's a fairly simple system. It's just a matter of these 2 switches right here, and there's an air gauge right here. The orange is the right hand side, the green is the left hand side, and I basically just adjust these switches and put air in accordingly. So you can watch that go up. So I can put a little more air in the one side if I want. I'm gonna take it up to about 60 pounds. I'll just hop out and show you guys what it looks like under there. So that's 60 pounds of air. You can see it picked it up some. So the scary thing is that you can damage a fender by turning too sharp with the air the whole way out. So for running down the road, we want to put in about 70 PSI right there. I got my co-pilots with today. You gonna say hi? Hi. We're gonna go for a little cruise and I'll show you guys what this truck runs like. Definitely a lot better, guys. It makes a world of difference. You're just floating along. That's definitely pretty cool. It does lean a little bit. You get a little, you know, I don't know what it would be like, or you know, going down the road loaded. I'm pulling a trailer, it's empty, but coming into a corner, you know, you get a little more lean. But I would say it's worth it all day long. Here you can see the two trucks side by side. They both have the same size of bumper on. Just the one to the right is air ride, and you got right around 12-13 inches of clearance between the two of them. Actually got a tape measure and I'll show you guys. So you're looking about just over 13 inches, and it's an 18-inch bumper. So right now I'm just over 12 inches, so about an inch difference. I could bump it up and get another inch out of the airbags if I wanted. But what I want to show you is they're both same size tires. They're running 24.5s tall, same size rims. Everything's the same, and just one's a 97 and one's a 99. So we'll drop the air. That gives you a little idea. Now I'll measure and show you guys the difference. Again, this is an 18-inch bumper, and your clearance, you got just over 5 inches, almost 6 inches, you know, and like I said, this one, you're still got just over 13 inches. So it drops it quite a bit. Eventually we'll get a square bumper or a little bigger bumper on this truck, and we can go right down to the ground if we want. Now, I want to flip the hood, guys, and show you what it looks like underneath. So we all know there's a lot of different air systems out there. You can get by kits, House of Air, Horst Air. There's a couple different ones that you can get, but this is completely custom. Our shop guy worked with a guy in Pennsylvania, and he hooked us up in getting this system. So you can see the different style hangers. You can see the spring in there, the airbag, and there is just lines that are running. There's not a lot of clearance, but there's lines running to the bags. I'll put some air to it. So you can see how quick that comes up, how quick that goes down. So just a simple system. There's no leveling valves. We can adjust the pressure of these bags. Like I was saying earlier, you can adjust, you can put more pressure on the one side or than the other. It's just a simple, basic system. And it does help the truck out a lot. It makes it look a lot better. I'll flip the hood shut and do a quick walk around here and let you guys go. Guys, I'll show you what it looks like from the side here. I don't know if you can see. So I got to reach up, and this one is right here. So there's a good 6 inches difference. So like I said, guys, this is just kind of a homemade system, so it's a little hard to get you guys exact parts or things that we used. We didn't, we're gonna do it on the next truck, this same kit, but probably the best thing if you guys are looking at air, the simplest system is probably just put in I don't know, House of Air, some of those places that'll just sell you a kit is probably going to be the easiest, unless you guys got a good mechanic that can hook you up with a system like this. It's a very simple system, and you guys seen the switches. If you guys got questions, don't be afraid to reach out. But it's definitely worth it. I would say in ride is a huge difference. In looks is also a huge difference. As always, guys, don't forget to subscribe, and thanks a lot for watching the video. Hit the thumbs up button. Peace out.